Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Thomas and Friends Home Media Reviews. This review is on Make Someone Happy and Other Thomas Stories, our last Season 5 related episode. Probably, if I get DVD versions, then it won't be, but hey, this is our last Season 5 episode for a while. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump right in to the history section of Make Someone Happy. So Make Someone Happy was first released in 2000. It was actually released in the same month as Thomas and the Magic Railroad was coming out in theaters, and the same month as my birthday, so that's kind of cool. And then it was re-released in March of 2002 onto DVD. It also got a reprinted version in 2009. I'm assuming that's Lionsgate that reprinted that. I've never seen it in person, so I'm just assuming there. But yeah, that's the brief history on Make Someone Happy. Anyway, let's go ahead and move right into the close-up of my copies of Make Someone Happy. Alrighty, everyone, here's your close-up look at Make Someone Happy. So we're going to start off with the 2000 VHS copy. This is the original VHS copy. As you can see, it's got Thomas and Friends Make Someone Happy. A very vibrant yellow. I really like this shade of yellow that they used. James on the front there, which actually is pretty good, I suppose, since he is the main focus of Make Someone Happy. And then Thomas and Old Slow Coach from, I believe that was Happy Ever After, and that is on this release. So already, we're better than Thomas Comes to Breakfast. Cartoon Thomas on the side, scroll on down here, Brett Offcroft logo. On the back, you got a snapshot from Make Someone Happy and from Happy Ever After, storyteller Alec Baldwin. Your blurb about what's on the tape and such, and your story stops with a little thing known as All New Stories. So yeah, these are new. If you bought this back in the day, they were new. There's our little Thomas right there. We pop the sucker out of the thing, or the case. It is a blue copy, Make Someone Happy ink label. There were no sticker label copies of Make Someone Happy. If you claim that there are, well, you're just wrong. Sorry, unless you have proof. But I doubt that you do have proof, so there were no sticker label copies, because stickers were out the window by the time that this came out. And like I said in Spills and Chills, it's blue because of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. So that's our look at the VHS copy from 2000. Now we move on to the 2002 DVD version of Make Someone Happy. As you can see, they keep the yellow that I like with Thomas and Friends Make Someone Happy. James is the photo of James is bigger, as you can see. If we distinguish the two here, you can see more of James's tender on this one, and that's because DVD cases are longer than VHS cases. If you didn't already know that, I'm pretty sure you did, but you can see more of James's tender, and you can also see more of Old Slow Coach and more of Thomas on the front. But other than that, the front is basically unchanged. The side has our Cartoon Thomas, the DVD logo. Scroll down the side. Anchor Bay with Lane printed on the side. The back remains virtually unchanged, except for the snapshots are in kind of a different position. This snapshot from Make Someone Happy is not as big as this one, and the Percy snapshot is smaller on this version. But the blurb is exactly the same. The story stops are the same. There is no all new stories thing on the side there, and there also is no Thomas. There also is no Thomas. Yeah, that's good grammar. You also have a spot for bonus features. Hey, bonus features. Yay, that's cool and all. Pop sucker open. I believe it came with a pamphlet, but I don't have the pamphlet anymore, so that's sad. Boo-hoo, I'll cry about it later. And your disc is basically a squished up version of the poster art, like it always is. So that's your look at the 2 copies of Make Someone Happy, which I own. And now we are going to transition into a menu tour of the DVD version of Make Someone Happy. Alright guys, so now we're here at the menu for Make Someone Happy. I've done the liberty of muting the TV like I always do so I don't get copyrighted, and because Sir Topham Hatt kind of gets annoying when you've heard him saying, "I'm Sir Topham Hatt, and I would like to welcome you to Make Someone Happy and Other Stories," and all this crap when you've heard it a million times. Because I've owned this since childhood, so I've heard him say that more than maybe 50 times in my life, and I don't want to hear it 51 times. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go ahead and get into it. The most peculiar thing I find about this is the menu setup. It's a nice menu setup. I like how it looks, but it starts you out at Pick a Story, where normally it would start you at Play All Stories. Now, when I was younger, I didn't know what the heck these arrow keys meant. Like, I had no idea how to work the arrow keys. I only knew how to push enter and to push play, pause, and stop. I didn't know how to skip. Nope, it's playing. I didn't know how to skip. I didn't know how to use the arrow keys. I didn't even know how to access the bonus features. I was a stupid kid. So whenever I would play this, I would always pick enter, and then it would always take me to Pick a Story, which we're at right now. So I was always confused why there was no Thomas theme song, because when you pick Make Someone Happy, it just goes straight into the story like this, and then it plays throughout. So I was always confused by that as a child, and I was always confused, and I'm also confused nowadays on why it doesn't start you off at Play All Stories like it usually does. But here are the story stops. Y'all have probably seen these before. 6 stories, obviously. Go on back. Here's the Play All Stories section, as you can see, as it says right there, if you can read. Character bios, which is basically just character gallery. We'll take a look at that really quick. Exactly the same as any other character gallery you've seen on any other release. I wish they would change it, but they never do. Web Fun category is basically if you stick this into a computer disk drive, it should bring you to the Thomas the Tank Engine website, which I'm pretty sure doesn't exist anymore. So this tab is basically useless. And then sing-along songs are It's Great to Be an Engine and Every Cloud Has a Silver Lining. Now on the 2000 VHS, there is one sing-along song. You get It's Great to Be an Engine right there, as you can see. So yeah, you get It's Great to Be an Engine, but then on the DVD version you get a bonus song. So that's all the more reason to get you to buy this version over the VHS version, which VHS was dying in 2002. So yeah, that's your menu tour of Make Someone Happy and other Thomas adventures. Let's go ahead and head on back and answer the 5 main questions as always. Alright, so we have returned from the close-up, and now it's time to answer the 5 main questions as always. Number 1, where can you pick this product up? Same answers as every other episode, really. I mean, do I really have to say it? You all know it by now. Number 2, is this product still being printed nowadays? No, it is not. Number 3, should you pick this product up? The episodes on here are kind of the duds of Season 5, in my opinion. They just aren't as exciting and as emotionally riveting as the rest of Season 5. I mean, Make Someone Happy, Happy Ever After, those episodes are kind of boring, to be honest with you. But I kind of like watching them because they're nostalgic to me, because the 2000 VHS copy actually came from my grandmother's house, and I used to watch that all the time whenever I would come over there and spend the night with them. So I like them solely because they're nostalgic, but I would say skip this one, really. The stories just aren't as good, honestly. Number 4, where should you pick this product up? Same answers as number 1 in every other home media review ever. And number 5, what price should you pay for the 2000 VHS and the 2002 DVD? Definitely don't want to go over 5 to 10 for that. For the 2009 DVD, so I would say maybe don't
go over $5 for that at the most. But a lot of people will probably have no idea that that's a 2009 printing unless it says Lionsgate on it. Which again, I've never seen a Lionsgate printing in person, so I don't know if that's how they specifically classified that version. So that's our home media review on Make Someone Happy. Our next review is going to be on the theatrical movie that got Thomas and Friends sold off to Hit Entertainment. That's right, we're taking a look at Thomas and the Magic Railroad next. Now, before everyone goes nuts and says, Thomas's Christmas Wonderland comes next, because that's what it says on the wiki. Well, the Thomas and Friends wiki doesn't catalog Thomas and the Magic Railroad's release on home media places. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover it on the show now, so I'm not in like season 7 territory a few months from now and then just jump back and do something that came out in 2000. So yeah, that's our next episode. Thank y'all for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.